You will be mine. Scatman, fat man, black and white and brown man, tell me about the color of your soul. Everybody's born to compete as he chooses, but how can someone win if winning means that someone loses? Ba ba ba, ba 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 ba. That is Scatman's world, a beautiful place where I drift off to in my sleep, but the reality that Scatman John hoped for is not the one we live in. John Paul Larkin, aka Scatman John, is probably most known for his 1994 hit song Scatman Ski Ba Bop Badop Bop. Scatting as a singing style comes from the jazz age. Britannica.com describes scat as a jazz vocal style using emotive, onomatopoeic and nonsense syllables instead of words in solo improvisations on a melody. John got into jazz after hearing Ella Fitzgerald sing scat on stage, but he himself was only a pianist at first because he was too afraid to sing on stage. The core of the problem stemming from the stutter he had ever since he was a child. In his own words, he hid behind the piano because he was scared to speak. Eventually he mustered up enough courage to sing during a performance. The reception to it gave him enough determination to do it again. I wasn't there myself, but with my big detective brain, I can deduce through context clues that it probably went alright. In 1990 he met his agent. His wife showed the agent a tape of his best scatting, which was the reason they started working together. They thought about doing a jazz record at first, but it didn't really work out because of the music climate they were in at the time. So one day John's agent suggested doing his now signature scat rap, to which John answered, "Sure, I'll try anything." They made his album, whose first single became a massive success. John's main goal was always to show the world that stuttering was not something to be afraid of, and all that love and peace stuff you heard before. Now that's quite a noble and beautiful goal. I'm crying on the inside. My heart is crying and there is salt in my veins. That was a quick and shoddy introduction to Scatman John. Now what the hell do pop vinyls have anything to do with this? I rewatched a Todd in the Shadows video recently. He has a series called One Hit Wonderland where he talks about one-hit wonders. Scatman John technically counts as one of those, so he made a video about him, in which he mentions the object of my desire. A pop vinyl of Scatman John. Todd also showed a picture of it. So from what I understood, it's real. It exists. I want it. It's really not that crazy for there to be one of him. Funko will make a figure out of anything and everything they can get their grubby little hands on. Pop vinyls themselves being these simplistic collectibles of different characters. They have round, black, soulless eyes and a big head. Honestly, I'm not the biggest fan. Actually, I kinda even strongly dislike them. How the hell did they even become popular? They're so ugly. But this, on the other hand, now this is just beautiful. And makes me justify the purchase of a Funko Pop. He is my soul Satan, I'm buying man children's toys. So after finishing the Todd in the Shadows video, I started my journey. My long and grueling adventure through the depths of the internet. By that I mean it took like a few seconds. I just googled Scatman John Funko Pop and the thing that came up was a Facebook page, inside of which was the proof I was looking for. It exists, but it was not an official figure, it was a custom made one, made by EMA Customs UK, who from what I can tell make a lot of custom pop vinyls, which is really impressive and all, but disappointing for me. After a little bit more looking, the answer was clear. An official figure does not exist. I cannot purchase one. I mean, I can purchase a custom one, but they are generally a bit too expensive. I also thought about buying a do-it-yourself kit, you know, like a blank white figure you can customize yourself. But I'm not talented enough for that, I will fuck it up. And that's not even the point. I want an official one because that's funny. and I would love to see one on my shelf. Something I can flex with. Also, Scatman John deserves to be immortalized in probably the worst way to get immortalized, via getting turned into a subpar collectible. So please, if you can, contact Funko with this request. You can do so by going to this link. It's also gonna be in the description. You fill out the form and maybe they will do it, given there's enough of a demand. Generally, I'm not in high hopes. Nobody watches this shit. Guess I'm just gonna have to wait for my dream to maybe one day come true. And until that time comes... No, 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 why?
Just lie awake in just a moment.